Yes, people, how are we? A bit late on this one anyway, but better late than never anyway. Rodri wins the Ballon d'Or and Vinicius Jr. So unlucky, by the way, comes second. For me, completely deserved by Rodri, but honestly, lads, it could have went either way. It really could have went either way. Because Vinicius Jr., he's won the league. Rodri wins the league as well with City. He also wins the Champions League as well and puts in a stellar performance also, even on the way there as well. Very pivotal player for Real Madrid. So Vinicius Junior for me, very very unlucky not to win that. Like I couldn't have argued it went either way. But for Rodri, for me, well done, you've done it. First time a Man City player's won it, I believe, and the first Spanish player to win it since the 60s or 70s or something like that. So yeah, that's a great achievement for Rodri, and I think it's fully deserved as well. He also won the league with City last season. But then again, the flip side to that is, Vinicius Junior won the Champions League and the league last season, and he was instrumental as well. Two great players going at it. And yeah, Rodri's done it. Like what a season he had. And people that know ball who watch him in the Premier League knows that he's a fucking top player, a top player, and he's very instrumental to City's team and their success. You watch City, they still win without Rodri, but they're not as good. And you can tell Rodri keeps that team together. Very, very good player and very, very deserved. Happy for him. Well done. You know what I mean? Great achievement. Like I said, first City player to win it. But Vinicius Junior, man, unlucky, like really unlucky, and just go again. You know what I mean? Go again this year. He's still doing well this season so far. That performance against Dortmund the other night, oh my days. And they were losing that game 2-0 as well. I never watched it. Obviously, I've seen the highlights. And, the man gets a hat trick, bringing his team out the mud when the 2-0 down. And that's the type of player Vinicius Junior is, people. You can really take the game by the scruff of the neck and really just change it in a flip side like that. Look at the game when we played them at Anfield a couple of years ago. Vinicius Junior, like we're 2-0 up this game, by the way. We're looking comfortable. Yeah, we're doing all right. And Vinicius Junior scores a ridiculous goal from a mad angle against Alisson as well. Put in, right foot, bang, bottom corner. And this is the type of player that he is. Do you know what I mean? He's a quality player, and he was so unlucky not to win that. But I can't argue with Rodri winning it either. I really can't. Wins the Euros with Spain. Wins the league with City. Was he as good for Spain in the final? He wasn't, but I think he got subbed off injured in that game. I'm trying to think. He might have been injured that game, people. Let me just fact check myself so I'm not saying stuff that isn't correct. Because yeah, can't be doing that, people. So yeah, Spain beat England 2-1. Obviously, we know that. Rodri goes off injured at half time. There we go. And he wasn't really having a great game anyway in the first half. So yeah, all right. So yeah. But anyway, he's got a Euros medal. He still gets it because he participated in the tournament, obviously, and he was obviously important for Spain in that midfield. Same with City, very important in their midfield. Great player, very clutch player as well, very, very clutch. Like when City are down and out in the dumps, like I said with Vinicius, the same thing can be said about Rodri as well. Loads of goals you can think of from the top of your head where he's just dig them out of the shit. Aston Villa comes to mind, that equaliser. Chelsea last season at home, they're losing 1-0. Scored a goal at Stamford Bridge as well to make it 4-3, I think. Yeah, he loves coming up with the goals, people, doesn't he? And he's a very good player as well. You just can't take it away from him. The best DM in the league by a mile as well when he's on his top form. But that unbeaten streak he's got with City as well. Oh my God, you can just tell they're a different side without him. What a fucking player. And props to Vinicius as well. Put in a good shift, but it weren't enough. Now, what do we all think about the Real Madrid representatives not going to the ceremony? What do you think about that? I think that's a load of nonsense, personally. Just go and show your face. Do you know what I mean? Like, just go anyway. Just show some class. Don't spit your dummy out and go, all right, we're not attending because our guy hasn't won it. Just go. You know what I mean? Because now that you've done that, to other people, that's looking like you've spat your dummy out and you've kind of kicked up a fuss. Because your man hasn't won it. And I get it. It's frustrating. Fucking hell. The Ballon d'Or is like one of the most prestigious awards ever for an individual to win, if not the best. Do you know what I'm saying, people? Only the greatest win that trophy. Modric won it in 2018, Messi and Ronaldo multiple times. There we go, people. What an award it is to win. And you know, the whole thing of Real Madrid's representatives not going to it was just a load of shit. Like, just go, show your class. You know what I'm saying, people? Even I Show Speed went the event. I don't know why we keep sneaking in these events, by the way, people. I really don't. I really don't. But let's look at the list anyway, people. Let me just share my screen, yeah? Give me a second. Okay, how's it looking on StreamYard? Okay, that'll do. So Vinicius comes second. Very, very unlucky. We know that. Bellingham third. You know, had a great season also. Not as good as the media make him out to be. I'm not going to lie, people. A bit too much PR on his side of the game. But okay, we move. Carvajal fourth. Unlucky as well. Very underrated player. Very, very good defender. And it was a shame he got that injury this season. We never like to see them injuries, people. So yeah, unlucky. And he also won the major honours with Madrid last season. Haaland fifth. Wasn't as good as his first season with City, was he, people? Last season, scored less goals, but, you know, still a fucking robot up front, let's be honest. Mbappe, bit overrated for me, people, I'm not going to lie. Now, this is the one that gets me. Lautaro Martinez against ahead of Yamal. How's that happening? How was Lautaro Martinez getting ahead of Yamal? It makes no sense. Yamal really burst onto the scene second half of last season. Do you know what I mean? But even in that time, he's warranted a place above Martinez. But Martinez won the Copa America, I guess. But also, Yamal won the Euros. You know what I'm saying, people? I don't think he will not with Barcelona because he's not long turned 17. So, okay, anyway, we move. Tony Kroos, Real Madrid for the captain, I believe, for one more year, like the Alfred Modric. Very important player, you can obviously tell. Harry Kane, 10th. Phil Foden, 11th. He had an amazing season. See, Phil Foden, what a season he had. I'd put him above Martinez as well. Last season, he was sick. Some of the fucking goals he scored in some of the games that he played as well, you know, fantastic player. Florian Wirtz, up and coming star, definitely, for Germany. Dani Olmo, what a player. Won the Euros also. Scored a couple of goals, I believe, in the competition, maybe. Let me fact check myself again. Didn't score in the final, I know that. Yeah, he scored against France in the semi. Yeah, fair enough. We'll just go with that anyway. Adam Luckman, 14th, wins the Europa League, I believe, with Atlanta. 3-0 against Leverkusen in the final. Not a bad result at all. Decent player. Nico Williams, 15th. Granit Xhaka, 16th. God, what's going on, people? What? I mean, he had an amazing season with Leverkusen, but fucking hell, if I was to say that to you a couple of years ago, that he's 16th in the Ballon d'Or rankings, you'd be like, fuck off, no way. Cole Palmer should be a lot higher. I'm not going to lie, people. I don't know how he isn't. When I'm seeing players like, you know, Granit Xhaka up there, even though he was boss. Listen, he was boss and he won trophies. All right, whatever. Hold my hands up. Valverde, Real Madrid. Very good player. Martinez was up there as well. Odegaard, I don't know how Odegaard's there. Didn't win nothing. Çalhanoğlu. Don't watch too much of Inter, I'm not going to lie. People didn't watch too much of Turkey as well, but I know they didn't do too well in the Euros. Rudiger, boss player. Ruben Diaz, amazing defender. Saliba, very good. Palmer should have been higher. I'm not going to lie, people. I'm not going to lie. Hummels as well. He was very instrumental for Dortmund, wasn't he? But, you know, at the end of it, did he win anything? No, they never. And that's all that matters, people. And you know what, right? I don't see Mohamed Salah in there. He should be somewhere in that list, in the top 30 at least. All right, he wasn't amazing last year, but fucking hell, he's better than some of them players there and had better seasons also, in my humble opinion anyway, people. In my humble opinion. But anyway, look, Rodri's done it. Vinicius misses out. So, you know, props to him and unlucky. Go again. You know, don't let it defeat you. Don't spit your dummy out too much either. Like, come on, you and Real Madrid, you know, have that elite mentality. Go again. Go and win it next year. That's what you should be doing. Don't beat yourself up over this one. But, you know, couldn't have argued it went either way. A lot of people were saying Vinicius was going to win it as well. But then obviously Fabrizio doing what he does ruins it, spoils it on Twitter, saying like hours before the event even starts that, you know, Rodri's expected to win it. And that just kind of it takes the excitement out of it a little bit, especially if you're one of them that used to watch it live on the TV. But now you've got Fabrizio ruining it on Twitter, where he's got millions of followers and loads of people see it, and then they tell one another, and then the word goes round just like that. So yeah, it is what it is, people. Anyway, but anyway, I love you and leave you. Thank you for tuning into this video. Let us know your thoughts anyway, please. Also correct me if I was wrong on anything. But yeah, I'm always up for that. Up for a little debate also, if you have anything to say. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. And big love to anyone that likes, shares, and comments and subs. Big love to all of you. And I'll love you and leave you until next time, until the next video. Yeah, peace out, people. Anyway, have a good one.